Hey guys, okay, so it is 6:17 and I'm just now finishing up my day of work, and I've got to make dinner tonight because last night I worked until 7 and my poor kids are asking me what was for dinner, and my middle one said, hey fine, I'll make eggs, and he actually, second time in his life, made eggs, and he made them for the entire family. So maybe there's light at the end of the tunnel. But either way, tonight I am going to make homemade mac and cheese at the request of my youngest. And my oldest is supposed to be helping me learn this, but he is camera shy, so he doesn't want to be in the camera. But I'm making homemade mac and cheese, and these pigs in a blanket is what he requested. So let's see how quickly I can do this. I do have my water boiling. I have my ingredients out, so let's get started. Okay, so I hear my water boiling, and the first step is I'm going to use corkscrew. That's what my oldest, who is camera shy, picked out. But I'm using 1/2 cups of dry macaroni. I'll dump those in there. So while that's going, we're going to take a roll of crescent rolls. And do you ever, when you're opening these up, cringe at the popping sound? I kind of just always wait for it to. Okay, well that one wasn't bad. There we go. Okay. Let's see, 6:20. Cut these into little squares. And honestly, mine are never even. They don't really even look pretty, but they taste good, and my kids eat them, so I really don't care. Pretty much just a square. Take my little hot doggy and I wrap it in its blanket. And my water's gonna boil over. I put it down, I'm back. We're gonna continue wrapping these bad boys. Once that's all done, they will go into a preheated oven for about 9 minutes or so. I always check everything because sometimes it doesn't always take as long as the package says. So, pro tip. This is also great for your kids to help out. So, Casey, you want to help me there?
Yeah, sure.
He has fun helping me. You're not camera shy, are you?
Mm-mm. Sorry about that.
Okay, so Mommy's trying to have dinner ready in 30 minutes. I started at 6:17. It is 6:25. Do you think I can make it?
Yes.
I'm in it. How many minutes? If I started at 6:17, how many minutes have I been working? 6:25.
6. So you started at 6:30.
6:17.
6:17.
Mhm.
Let me think about that.
Okay.
Okay. So I love cheese.
And we have to, of course, have a vegetable casein with dinner. So do you want peas or green beans?
Peas.
Peas? Okay.
Well, I don't like peas and green beans, so I guess I would just eat it.
Okay, so next up, our noodles are drained. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of butter. Pro tip, don't ever use margarine. That's just... Okay, so once our butter is melting, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Right into our melted butter, and I'm using a whisk, which I absolutely love. We're going to whisk it around so it doesn't have any lumps. We're also going to continue to whisk it for about 1 to 2 minutes, just until it browns a little bit and it's bubbly. Okay, so now that that's kind of lightly browned, it's bubbly, it's whisked all around over medium-high heat. We're going to add 2 cups of milk. Guys, we don't want to use skim milk, so you either use whole milk, or I buy 2% milk now for my kids. So 2 cups of milk, add that to your butter flour mixture, and you're going to continue to whisk it so that there are no lumps. We're going to do this for about 6 minutes. we want the milk to start to thicken. Okay, so now we can clearly see that this milk and butter mixture has thickened. So now it's time to add in our cheese. And let me tell you, guys, this is the best cheese. It's already pre-shredded. This goes on sale, buy one, get one all the time. So that's when I pick it up and just keep it handy in the refrigerator. But I think it has to do with the cream cheese in it. But regardless, it makes the best macaroni and cheese. So we're just going to dump 2 cups of cheese and let this melt. Isn't that yummy? Who doesn't love some noodles and cheese? Carbs get in my belly. All right, once that's melted, we're just going to add our cooked macaroni. Okay, so here's where you have a choice. Look at how creamy this is. Absolutely wonderful. So this recipe is actually a baked macaroni and cheese. I can either serve it as it is, real creamy, or I can stick it into a square pan and cook it for about maybe 30 minutes until it's browned. So then it becomes baked mac and cheese. If you like that browned cheese on top. My kids like it both way. I'm in a hurry. 6:42. I'm going to check on my piggies. Okay. Voila, they look done to me. My mac and cheese is done. My vegetables are done. And I say it is 6:43. I think I hit the 30-minute mark. I can work all day and put a meal on the table for my kids. That is what I call a win. 6:44, that is 27 minutes, and dinner is served.